All right, looks like we are live. We are going. We are strong. I don't know what that last part has to do with anything, but hello and welcome to STC Games. My name is Vincent Herman, Vin the Human, and we are going to be continuing with Final Fantasy. If you notice the title of the video, we are on part 9. It's been a long journey, mostly because I wasn't keeping notes, and I was very unfamiliar with the game, mostly because I haven't played it since I was a kid, and even then I was only kind of casually playing it, never beat it, but I'm motivated to do so now. But before we get into all that real quick, I gotta do some stuff. I gotta do a couple things here. We're live, so I gotta let the people know. Gotta let the people know that we are live, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the shareable link, and I'm going to share the shareable link in a variety of mediums. While I do that, I want to let you guys know that the most recent upload to the channel is a video about my trip to New York and subsequently New Jersey, but the big thing was about New York and how that went. It's kind of a detailed play-by-play, but also kind of expands on my feelings. And it was recorded on the way back from said journey. So I have not been calling it a vacation because it was very much so much more than a vacation to me. But if you're interested in that at all, interested in hearing about my time in New York, what it meant to me, what I took from it, what I brought back with me, that will be over there. And maybe I'll talk about it some while I'm on this. I'm still in talking about his trip to New York. Yes, very, very much so. And I feel the eye rolls. Even though nobody does them in person when I'm talking about this. I can tell people are tired of me. But this was a very big deal for me. I waited my whole life to do it. So, and it very well may have changed my future. So, I like talking about it, but I'm very close to the end of talking about it. I'm only doing the one video, which I did there, and then maybe I'll talk about it on this one. I got a couple more posts to make because I didn't get to post all the photos. I've been very busy since I came back, but real quick, let's go ahead and we are live on the STC YouTube. Link in comments. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and post that real quick. Post the link in the comments. Then I got to switch over to another account and do that. Let's see here. See all profiles. Go over to Vin the Human. So that was on my personal account. Now we're going to go over to my Vin the Human account, which is a poor representation of me because it does not have. It's a picture of me from when I had the mutton chops, when I was rocking the whole Wolverine look for a while there. Live on YouTube and playing some Final Fantasy. Come on over. Link in the comments. Alright, and then we make that post. And then we post that link in the comments, like you do. Oops. Hold on. Space. Then we post the link. Yeah, so it's been a very interesting week for me. And I'm going to go ahead and crack this now because also little housekeeping. I don't know about housekeeping, but personal info about me. Haven't been in the gym in a month, and I've been going to the gym pretty regularly for about 3 years. for a little over 3 years, and then for about a month and a half, I kind of switched gears. I stopped trying to do everything at once, and I've kind of focused on getting our house put together. And then before that was some other stuff, and then my next focus is getting the office together. That's going to be happening this next week. The office is hopefully going to be finished by the weekend, and then I can start focusing on creative projects again, which I've already started some. And that's some pretty big stuff. But we're wilding out this weekend. We've been wilding out this week, and then last weekend while we were in New York, eating what we want. We're gonna drink, and then tomorrow it all kind of locks down. So, cheers. I was just at a local spot that may not be a spot for much longer, but I won't go into that. And we're hanging down there, catching up with a friend, which is why I pushed the stream back a little bit. Doing STC games on YouTube now. Link in the comments. Post. And then we put the link in the comments as to not be liars. And there you go. So all that's done now. So what we're gonna do from here is close Facebook, and then we're gonna assign a couple of tags to the video as to rope people in, to bring them in a little bit here. So let's go down first. Select playlist. Link this bad boy to STC Games playlist. Then go all the way down. Let's choose some tags like gaming, Final Fantasy, video games, let's play, Nintendo, NES, Final Fantasy 1. Let's see, streaming, STC Games, STC, ENT, subject to change, classic games, classic console. I think that's good. One thing I would like to say before we get started here, because like I said, I had to start focusing on one thing at a time. And some people will notice I haven't been posting much. And there's going to be a series of videos. I think a series of 3 videos that are going to come out, and that's going to kind of explain where my head's been at, what's going to be going on, what things look like. STC is not done. I mean, why would I even bother streaming Final Fantasy again if we were going to close up shop? That ain't happening. And it's one of the reasons I've been insisting on continuing streams every Sunday, roughly 6:30 to 7. So there's going to be some stuff that's going to come down the pike and let you all know about things. But when I do have a chance to test out some new equipment that I've got, which I do, I've got a capture card and I've got so many consoles, because I don't give up on my stuff. I have a personal belief that yes, it's just stuff, but it's my stuff, and if it comes down between being able to eat and having my stuff, sure, I'll make a different decision. Luckily, thankfully, I've never been in that position. I have been broke, and I've been very selective about how much food I buy at one point, but I have never been in a position where I've had to do that, and that is a position of luck. But because of that, I have a bunch of classic consoles, like actual physical classic consoles. I also have PlayStations and stuff like that. I have a ton of games that I've spent money on over the years and have never gotten to play not necessarily never gotten to play, just never chose to play. So there is a precedent for playing more than just Final Fantasy moving forward. And so maybe that'll be a part of what STC does moving forward. I mean, what I might do on STC moving forward is a little more gaming. So maybe we'll do, a cycle. Final Fantasy, then a PlayStation game that I've spent money on, never played, then maybe a PC game. And one of those PC games that has really caught my attention moving forward is this thing right here. Whatever this is. An ad happened and really caught my eye. And so what this game lets you experience home renovation Slavic style. And it puts a time limit on you. That is like every Slavic person knows the pain of home renovation that never ends. The low budget repairs will remind you of these horrible times again. If what you see in the trailer is new and terrifying to you, then it's more reason to play the game when it launches. So this game is coming up. It seems really cool to me. I really want... There's something about it makes me want to play it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play the trailer here. I'm going to try and make this as big as I can for you. Down here in the corner, because I did not intend to do this. I didn't plan on doing this, and so here we are. And I really hope the stream doesn't get kicked for doing this. But we'll go ahead and play this. That part right there really got me. I was like, what is happening? What is happening here? Yeah, something about this just appeals to me. And I don't know if it's because for the past couple of months we've been decorating our house and unpacking and getting everything where it needs to be. But something. The duct tape fix there. I don't know what it is about this that is just so appealing to me. But I want to play it. Man, I want to play it. So this might be something I mess with coming up. And maybe we'll alternate between Final Fantasy and this as it comes up. Because I've been flirting with, like, if I'm going to keep streaming, maybe I get Steam. My PC is not a top-of-the-line gaming PC, but my PC is good enough for some very basic gaming. So while I wouldn't be able to maybe... And the capture card is why I need to do... why I need to do some research to play with the capture card to see if I even could do that on here with the PS5. I'm pretty confident my PC can handle this. So, so that is why I feel like we could go ahead and do this. Oh, come on, you can't center that more. That's so good. Yeah, this game just looks like a lot of fun. So I might start doing a Vincent plays. Whatever this game is called, I can't remember. I keep the tab open so I can remember to come back to it and to check it out when it comes out. But so yeah, I might move from just doing Final Fantasy to like alternating between this game and Final Fantasy. This looks this looks fun. This looks so fun. Just sweeping tools into the corner. Oh my god. Yeah, this game just looks like a ton of fun. None of the lights work. And I don't know why this looks fun to me. Because actually, I could believe how this game could be so anxiety-inducing for somebody. But for me, this looks like a good time. This looks like a good, maybe frustrating time, but still a good time nonetheless. And you got the sparks flying, of course. Yeah, get a drink. Sure, get a drink. Why not? Low budget repairs. Wish list now on stream. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I've been flirting with Steam in service of playing some games on that on here. So yeah, that might be something upcoming. So, you know, if that is interesting to you, if you'd like to see me play that game, please let me know down in the comments. And without further ado, let's get back to our episodic saga on Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy. I think last we left off, we were grinding a little bit. Last we left off, we were raiding the Cave of Marsh. Ooh, I actually, oh my god, I almost forgot to open this. Almost forgot to open my notes. We are keeping notes now as we go, so that way I do not get lost. In fact, I am very the name Cave of Marsh, and we got the notes right here, so that when I do my notes, you can see what notes I've taken and watch as I take further notes. That's right, I did pause the game. Let's see here. This was the okay. Yes. All right. So just to double check. Nope. Check. Let's check our guys. Okay, we're all healed up. Just okay. Yeah. Okay. It looks like we saved proper last time we were in the game. So we gotta put Korn back at the top. He is our leader. Sorry, Korn with a K. Ronk Nork. You guys know the drill. So let's continue on from here. So we is asleep and we need the herb to wake him up. I have a theory, and this is that the prince, that the herb is in one of these locked rooms. We need a mystic key. There are a lot of rooms we need the mystic key for. So where do we get the mystic key? I don't know yet. So let's go find the mystic key. It's time to explore, everybody. Basically is what I'm saying. Now, for those who are new, I do not use a walkthrough on this bad boy. I do not cheat in any way that I don't think would be available in the guide that would come with the game. Sorry. Let's open the other window over here. So I do keep a guide that lets me know about weapons. And that is generally all I keep available to me as I go. I can, because we wasted a lot of time grinding, and all I really needed now we don't have that problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go, ooh, okay, these guys give pretty good gold. This fight, but what I anyways, yeah, so what I did was I upgraded everyone's stuff according to this. It was a game changer. Absolute game changer. Now we're moving at a pretty good pace, and I would say every episode we have made some progress. Last episode notwithstanding, episode by the in-game math, and poison and paralyzation was just working against me. We had to restart 3 times. It was stupid. So I go ahead and entertain the blue ninjas. So we're gonna run around here and see what we can find. These wolves are not worth messing with right now. Also, if you are joining us and you want to help support Subject to Change Entertainment, whether it is making because of the gaming or making our sketches, or you enjoy our short films, consider supporting us on patreon.com/sub. Trying to buy a boom mic right now. $800 gets us to the boom mic. I need to check our bank account to see where we're at, but yeah, we are trying to invest in a boom mic. I honestly do not want to move forward with sketches until we have a boom mic. We need one. We gotta get one, and I'm working on it, and I'm probably gonna put some personal funds into it as well. I'm definitely gonna end up putting some personal funds into it as soon as that is a viable option. Alright, fine. Hit 3 different unicorns. They say mad pony, but it's a unicorn. But yeah, we're trying to get to that goal, and there will be a more honed in effort on that later, but I mention it here now because just in case you'll want to help out, that's a way. That helps us continue to make films, because while we do stream, while we do stuff like that, and we have a podcast and all that, the main function of the existence of Subject to Change Entertainment is sketch production, short films, feature-length films. We're working on a couple moving forward. We got a couple things coming up. Not ready to talk about them yet. Just had a great meeting over the weekend. I'll stop doing that. Had a great meeting over the weekend, and we're gonna continue working on that. I need to send I need to read the revisions he has sent, but yeah, we got a cool thing. So yeah, continue to support us, and if you're already a patron, please going nowhere. It is, trust me guys, we are people. We are just people. And so there are some, but you gotta stick with me. I know that's a big ask for the last 2 months, but you gotta stick with me here. It's going somewhere, trust me. Ronk. Thank you for getting us out of there, Ronk. All right, let's explore down this way. We found. Wait, no, this is a different town. Okay. Stop. All right, let's find out what's going on in this town here. 29 damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, let's see what's going on here. What's up? What's up, dude? There are many dangerous monsters in the sea. Be careful. Okay, alright. Feel like, hey, what's up, Mohawk? What's up, brother? Hey, stop her. Hey! Stop running away from me, man. Ships can stop only at ports. There are no ports in the north. Okay, alright. Noted. What's up, wizard dude? I've escaped from Helmand in the west. My town is in trouble. Please help them. Okay, hey, let's take a note. Now's a good time for a note. Oop. That is characters for a movie I'm currently writing. Okay. What is that? Alright. Melmond. A town in the west. currently in trouble. Alright, so we've got that noted now. Alright, we'll look into that moving forward. Let's see what we got here. We got 10,000 gold. What magic you guys got? Alright, let's go to... right now. Oh. I do not currently have a magic guide open. Okay. Well, hey. We've got a Final Fantasy wiki open. Let's go ahead and let's see here. We're gonna open the white magic guide and the black magic guide because I feel like that kind of falls under, you know, weapons and armor. Let's check it out. Let's see what here. Okay, is this just telling us who can have that? Okay. Lamp, mute, lit. These are all level 2. Oh, okay, here we go. Level 2. Black or white magic? Oh, I'm on black magic. Oh, okay. There we go. Here we are. White magic. Alright. Good to go. Let's get past something. Okay, lamp. Cures blind. Raises evasion. Mute. Inflicts mute status. Lit. Reduces lightning elemental damage. I don't feel like we need any of these right now. If it comes up that we do, good to know where they are. But yeah, at the moment, that is not the most pertinent thing. And I feel like we're good on level 2 black magic. Yeah, ice. Yeah, we don't need anything there. Let's see what they've got in their weapons store. Buy. Iron, short, hand, scimitar. Honestly, I'm probably pretty good on those too. Let's take a look. Let's upgrade if we need to. Alright. We know about the iron. I think we're good on the iron, the short. Let's look at this hand. So this is hand axe. Swords and axes. And is a 16 attack, 5%. And it can be used by warrior knight. Okay. Yeah, no, we won't be upgrading with that. I also know the scimitar doesn't really do anything for us. So yeah, alright. I think we can go ahead and ignore some of the shops in this place. That's right, you can't go into those. Doesn't hurt to check. Alright, let's bounce from this spot. Doesn't seem we need anything here. Let's go on over here. See what the people have to say. See what's going on. Thank you. We don't need to be afraid of pirates anymore. Oh, that's right. I've been here. I defeated pirates in this town. Won't be any more bother. I promise. Okay. Good. Okay, we've been here. See, this is why I had to start keeping notes. This is why I had to start keeping notes, because shiz was a mess. Shiz was a mess. Alright. Yeah, and I didn't know what I was doing, where I was doing it. Okay, let's, we don't need anything here. Let's get out of here. We good. That'll happen though. That's why we started keeping notes. That's why we didn't have the note about Melmund. But now we have the note about Melmund, so it wasn't totally fruitless. So let's continue exploring. Right, we're trying to find the herb. We gotta find herb so we can wake up the elf prince. That is one of our big goals right now, because we saved the princess, we defeated Astos, yeah, Astos. And we're just continuing on. You know, there is an argument to be made for grinding right now. We could do that, but these guys just don't give enough. We could grind, yeah, we could fight everything that comes along. But at the end of the day, it's really worth it. Nope. And these mad ponies are, though, I think, in my humble opinion. They're not mad ponies. They're not ponies, they're unicorns. This game lies to you. This game will lie to you. Don't let anyone lie to you about this game, or about ponies, or mad ponies, or anything along those lines. Very sorry. Very sorry for the background, though, guys. Again, gonna be working on the office this week, and it's gonna come up. There is a future reference in the background here, presumably future reference. Honestly, I cannot say what the future of that specific skit is. I have put it out there, and you know what? Even though nobody's gonna watch this, nobody's gonna use this opportunity to call them out and say we want it. I'm gonna say it. We got a sketch called Dragon Clock, majoritively written, a couple tweaks maybe, but that skit 110% depends on Travis Herman of Creative Jargon. Now, he's got a lot going on his channel right now. He's doing a lot over there, and he's putting out some good stuff. He's my brother. Of course, I watch every video, 100% support, and I throw it down in those comments. But I reached out to him. I said, "Hey, what are your feelings on these? Do you want to put down a timeline and everything?" He said he's working on some stuff, and I said, "Cool, 100%. It is in your hands. You say let's go. Let's do Dragon Clock," which is the reference in the background right now. If you know, you know. You say let's go on Dragon Clock, let's go. You say let's go on the Dad Project, unofficial title. Let's go. So, it's balls in his court, 100%. When he is ready to go, we pivot, we go. And that is my attitude towards those, because here's the thing. I'm not doing Dragon Clock without Travis. Just not gonna happen. I'm not doing the Dad Project without Travis. Those projects are for me and him, and I will 100% say that. Obviously, they have more characters in them, so other people are involved. In fact, there is a character called the Dragon Witch. Chelsea already decided on for that, because we think she would be great in that role. But yeah, as far as like doing them, though, I do not run with those projects unless my brother is involved, unless Travis is involved. And that's just how it's going to be, because I want to work with him on those. It is going to be a lot of fun. But again, doesn't happen without him. So, if you're a fan of Creative Jargon, and you're a fan of Subject to Change Entertainment, and you want to see the weirdness that is Dragon Clock, and you want to see the buddy cop comedy that is the Dad Project, yell at Travis. Sorry to throw you under the bus there, brother, but it is on you. It is on you. So, yeah, moving forward, I forgot these guys poison you. God damn it. I gotta be more careful by cursing on stream, but yeah. Yep. I'm sorry to throw you under the bus, my dearest younger brother. But, you're the only holdup. I will run with those. Those will be my main projects moving forward. As soon as he says go. As soon as he says go. That's where I'm at. So, yeah. But, regardless, if you're not a fan of Creative Jargon already, go over check my brother's stuff out. Creative Jargon. That most recent video, he put out a Halloween video. It is a Halloween video, but he put it out in September. Everybody's doing Halloween too fucking early. Anyways, if you're not a fan already, Creative Jargon on YouTube, Creative Jargon on Facebook, at dr.t.neil on Instagram. Check him out. He's got great stuff. And I'm not just saying that because he's my brother. I am not a fan of art content. I find it boring. Like, you know, the creative process of creating an art piece and stuff like that. My brother's stuff actually entertains me. And partially, maybe because it's him, but he also puts a lot of effort and character and energy into it, and he produces art content in a way that I haven't seen before, and again, that entertains me. Now, you know, maybe occasionally during the here was my process of creating this piece and working with this brush and working with that brush, it loses me a little bit. But that's just a commentary on my taste and what entertains me. That's not an indictment. So maybe I zone out a little bit on that, but by the end, I'm always brought back. There is a narrative built through his videos that I really enjoy, and I like watching. And so even if he wasn't my brother and someone was just forcing these down my throat, I would still be entertained by the end of it. But when I tell you all that to tell you this, his most recent video, so entertaining. Didn't even lose me during the art process portion. So entertaining, and it's Evil Dead based. Very good. Very good content. So no, not just motivated by the fact that he's my brother. I think you will be entertained by his most recent video. So right now we're just exploring. We are trying to find where we can find the herb. We've got to find the herb to wake up the elf prince, and that's what we're doing right now. We're just exploring because I don't know where else to go. I've got notes. I got notes going. They are right here, but don't really have a heading at this point, which is kind of exciting. You know, it's fun to go like, I don't really know where I'm going right now. Let's find out, and we're finding out together. We may have to run and go get healed here soon, though. We'll have Corn with a K do a quick little heal on Nork there. Drop a cure on him. And hopefully that takes effect before we defeat this ogre. But we'll see. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, Corn with a K. Corn with a K. Okay. 390 gold. That's why we do. Alright. Nothing up here. Nothing up here, unfortunately. Yeah, we ain't gonna mess with all these guns. That's not worth the time. Not worth the time. Come on, let's go. Yes. Alright. Getting out of there. Okay. Heading south, heading back southward. See if we can find anything worth writing home about. We are out here. We are out here in the thick of it right now. Nope. Not gonna mess with these guys. Pretty sure they poison you. And we do not like messing with poison. Not around here. You can watch last part, part 7, to see why we do not like to mess around with poison. Alright. I don't remember how you get over those waters. Ugh. This is unpleasant. I do not like being caught in the midst of this. And they are running through Nork. They're just running through Nork. Okay, let's go over here. Oh, hey, ogres. Yeah, we'll fight them. We'll fight them. I like fighting them. Ooh, you know what? Use this opportunity to heal him up just a tad. Yeah, so New York was cool, guys. When I tell you that I have been waiting my entire life to go to New York, not fooling around. I mean, it was my entire life. 90% of the movies that were in front of me as a child were set in New York. And it always seemed like an interesting place. It always seemed like the right place. It always seemed like the place I wanted to be in. The attitude of the characters and all that stuff. You know, it was a romanticized thing. And built up over almost 3 decades, you know? Of like, what is this place going to be? And I can report confidently that having been there finally, nice, yes, level 9, that's what's up. Having been there, it's no longer romanticized. I'm in love. This journey was very, this place was very vindicating. Kind of reassured a lot of what I knew about myself. Always wanted to live there. After high school, that was the plan. The plan after high school was, we're going to move to New York, we're just going to figure it out. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew it had to do with entertainment. So that was the idea. We're going to move to New York, we're just going to fucking figure it out, man. By that time, I had already done a little bit of theater, so I was like, maybe theater. Maybe that's it, you know? I really did not know for sure. And then I had a kid. Then I got a girl pregnant, and I stuck around because that was what I felt was the right thing to do. And I kind of put some of that stuff aside, especially after really kind of trying to go for it while I was younger, while YouTube was like a newer thing and everything. Chasing local theater and everything, but it really felt like there were a lot of caveats I would have had to make that would have taken me away from my family, would have put my family at risk and stuff. And knowing what I know now, maybe I should have taken those opportunities. Things might have played out the same way that they did. Maybe they wouldn't have. But honestly, we're here now. It's not worth going back and going like, what if? Because that time's come and gone. What I do know now is that my son is grown up. My son is off in his own adult journey, and I'm still here trying to help him. But I can now confidently go forward in my goals. And the original plan was once he was 18, graduated from high school, check, and off on his own, and doing okay, remains to be seen. Maybe I fuck off to New York, and I was living in a van at the time, and I moved into that van around the time that he was starting to turn 18 and everything. Ooh, Nork, we're gonna have to get you some help. Ooh, God, come on. I was just gonna take the band to New York to live in the band. And I got a video on, like, why that went awry coming up. That's one of the 3 videos I mentioned earlier. But, yeah, the idea was take the band to New York. And, at least now, I knew what I wanted to do. There wasn't necessarily a figure it out element as the whole. There was going to be a little bit of that, but yeah, I mean, that was kind of the idea. But things changed. I found myself in a relationship, moved into this great fucking place. Things are pretty good right now, but not so good. I'm like, maybe we stay in Ohio. No. We're going to stay in Ohio for a few creative projects that I'm working on. But both of us are in agreement, because she was on the trip with me, that, you know, maybe this ain't where it's at. Maybe we go somewhere else. And I've had some people in the industry talk to me and say, hey, you should really look at Georgia. So maybe New York's not the next step. But New York showed me that the next step is not in Ohio. New York showed me that the next step is getting out and getting on to a real set and seeing what the world has to offer, seeing if I can make a real run at it, by my estimation of what a real run at it is. For anyone not going that route, that's your real run of it. Keep trying. But that's my idea of making a real run at it. And so it was very vindicating, very reassuring in those goals, in those aspirations. And kind of told me that, like, my head was in the right place, you know? And then just outside of the esoteric stuff, it's just great. It's just really cool. I'm from Ohio. If you didn't know, I'm from Ohio. Pretty much been in Ohio my entire life. And it was just great to know that my feeling uncomfortable in Ohio this whole time, my feeling like an alien, my feeling like, yeah, I was born here, but do I belong here? My feeling of, oh, it must be me. I'm having trouble communicating with people on a regular basis, and I need to change the way that I do that so that I can better exist in this place. You know, it wasn't just me. I learned that I do fit in somewhere else. So that was really cool. And then just all the places we visited, and then all the places we visited that weren't on the beaten path. We didn't do any of the touristy stuff outside of, like, oh, let's eat a fucking dirty water dog. We gotta get a hot dog out of a cart. You got it. We're in New York. Even if it makes us sick, we can say we did it. You know? Grab one of those big old fucking slices of pizza, walk down the street with it, and it was great. And both were good. Not the greatest hot dog I've ever had, not the greatest piece of pizza I've ever had, but they were good. They were definitely good. Maybe better than what you can get around here. So we did a lot of that stuff. Visited a couple museums. One was the Modern Museum of Art, and the other one was a museum of interesting things in this guy Denny's apartment, New York apartment. Just a little museum in this guy's apartment. Okay, we already went up there. We don't need to explore up there. So that was really cool too. So just New York as a whole was just a great experience. Internally, externally, just across the board, 100%. And here's the thing, and this is what I would say to anyone. If you've always been like, oh man, I've always wanted to go to New York, or this place, or that place, or another place, go. figure out the logistics. It's not that hard. 10 hours sounded like a crazy drive. Then after doing it there and back, it's like, man, it was only a 10-hour drive. I just cannot suggest getting out there and exploring these places. And sure, there's money involved with the travel. We chose driving because it was the cheapest option. So there's that. Your cheapest option of travel, in a variety of cases, is driving. So drive. Maybe don't do it alone if it's a very long drive, but hey, to each their own. You can pull over at any Walmart and just sleep in the parking lot. They won't run you off. Trust me on that one. Ooh, more ninjas. Yes. But then, okay, there's I want money to go do stuff on. Sure, of course. But don't hinge the whole thing on that. Don't think you have to take thousands of dollars or even take a couple $100 with you and just use that to explore. Make sure you got the money to get back. Just exist in these places, because that was a lot of what we did while we were in New York, was just walked around, experienced the place, It cost some money, but God, it was worth it, There's so many other things I could have done with that money here locally, and arguably that might have been the smarter choice, but I do not regret a cent. I do not regret a cent, and I put myself a little behind. Yeah, we took money and I went a little over budget, but I do not regret it. I'll play catch up, whatever. I don't care. That experience was worth it. What I brought back was worth it. And I'm not talking about physical items. So, yeah, if you take anything away from this gaming video, Final Fantasy on emulator, chase your travel dreams. Trust me. And then the last day, we went to Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. I am a huge Kevin Smith fan. He is an inspiration to me. He is an idol to me. And not in a weird, creepy way, not in a, bow to him way. But he has been a really good role model for what I want to do with my life. That little section did not work out, so we're gonna branch out. We're gonna explore a little further, see what else we can find. Okay, we've already been there, so we know it's there. But yeah, so a little backstory behind that. Kevin Smith owns a movie theater. It used to be called Atlantic Cinema in Atlantic Highlands, where he used to go and watch movies as a kid. And he always wanted to work at that movie theater and stuff, too. And it was going out of business, so he bought it and has turned it into a nonprofit. And it was a fantastic cinema experience. Maybe the friendliest staff I've ever met in a movie theater. We went and saw Goonies. Okay, I know what's here too. Maybe we just need to explore this island a little more. I don't think I've properly explored this island. We went and watched Goonies. Fantastic experience. Great theater. Just absolutely loved it. Can't talk highly enough of the staff. And then we went across the street to a little diner, and they were friendly as hell too. And the food, oh my God, gourmet food in this little diner. Not fast food prices. And I mean, what are fast food prices anymore? But we got a whole podcast on that. Check out Subject to Pod episode 3. But, pleasant experience. Then we drove about 3 minutes from there and we visited the Quick Stop. And if you're a fan of the Clerks movies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this place is responsible for the birth of Kevin Smith's career. And that fact is not lost on him whatsoever. And we went and checked that out. And that was a good time. too. We took some pictures out front. If you follow me on Instagram, vin.the.human4554, I'll be posting a more expansive thing on that, but we had a great time there. So, I mean, yeah. And that was only a half an hour from our B&B, not that far from New York City itself. So, yeah, again, just go chase it. Just go chase it. Do what you want to go do. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Can't be helped. It's 100% guaranteed. You are gonna die. And when you die, are you going to think about, you know, the innocuous crap you spent your money on at Walmart? You know, think about the towel rack that you installed. No. But if you use that money to go to New York, or wherever your New York might be, you might think about that. That might not be too bad to look back on. So, there you go. Let's get back to playing Final Fantasy. Wow. Anyways, that's what my mindset is these days. You know, I'm almost 40. Okay. So we are on the island right now where the Elf Kingdom is. If you saw earlier, there was a little thing down in the corner there that popped up. That is where the Elf Kingdom is, and the Elf Prince is asleep. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to find the herb to wake him up. I have no idea where that is. I've not been given a good heading on that, and we've started taking notes so that we can better stay on top of what we've picked up from people. I'll go ahead and flash those notes up right now. What we've heard from townspeople and what we've found out along the way, and none of them have given us a good idea where to go for this herb. Now, I think this herb is locked in one of these rooms. There's so many rooms locked by a mystic key that we've come across, and I think it might be in one of those. However, this mystic key is also something that remains a mystery to me. I have not been given any heading on where one of those might be. So, we're also trying to find mystic key or keys. I don't know if it is an accumulative item or if it is a one-time or a catch-all key item. But we're trying to find out. So we are currently exploring this world and seeing if we can find out. Okay, guys, real quick. I've been very hydrated today, and we have been drinking this weekend. And I'm drinking right now, so I will be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom. Okay, we are back. We're back in the saddle again. Yeah. I thought I typed a bunch of F's there. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and get that off the screen. Alright, we are back in the mix. Let's keep going here. I'll update the tags on this later. Now, I also feel like I've already been in this area, but we'll keep going because we are also grinding a little bit here. We're not grinding for the sake of grinding, but we are grinding a little bit. These characters need a little more oomph behind their wares, so it doesn't hurt to cover a little ground like this so that we can gain some experience. Maybe level up a little bit. And they got ogres around these parts, so that kind of helps. Ogres give a decent amount of gold, but we get a little experience too. And that soundtrack just does not quit. Every time I do some games, every time I game, just does not disappoint, that soundtrack. So Lost Orc. Corn with a K is probably right around the corner. Yes! Corn hit level 10. Hell yeah! Alright. Okay, let's keep going. See what we can find out here. Ooh. Now there are also a lot of enemies in these parts that will poison you. I'm pretty sure that's a dead end. That is a dead end. Let's go north. Let's go north. Let's see what's north. Nothing on this side. Yeah. Ooh. Nope. Oh, the monsters strike first. I don't like that. These monsters poison. Run. And they do not give good experience. They do not give good gold. They are just jerks who poison you. So let's continue going north. Okay, so this is that abandoned castle. This is where we defeated Astos. And yeah, we'll run it. I don't think it's worth even going in. There are some locked doors, but they're locked with the Mystic Key. And that's where I think this building, this rundown castle or whatever, is where I believe the herb to be. And so I really think getting the Mystic Key, or keys, is crucial to moving forward. But I don't know for sure. And again, I am not using game guides. I am not using any form of cheat to go through this game. Trying to do it as naturally as I can. Okay, now I know for a fact to the south is the Cave of Marsh, and that may really only be the only thing down there, but let's go south just in case. Worst case scenario, we hit some ogres and we get a little more experience out of it. But maybe, just maybe, there's something else down here. Ooh, corn with a K. Almost down. Let's get gold, though. Let's get gold. That's how you get that good gold. Ooh. Monster Strike first. Alright, goodbye, Corn. Corn with a K. You're done. You're done. I got a new chair, guys. I got a new chair. So, my paycheck, I do a lot of freelance work and stuff too, but my main paycheck comes from cleaning medical facilities in a town about a half an hour away from here called Waverly. And in the dumpster of one of those places was this chair. So, good bit of scrubbing and baking soda later, and boom, your boy's in a better chair, because that is what I was using. And it wasn't terrible, but it definitely was not great. So yeah, we've upgraded. We're upgrading here in the Subject to Change studios. Now, those two, when you get the Hulk, or the Green Ogre, but the Hulk, when you get the Hulk, you get some experience, you're getting some gold. That's why we go through that. That's why I was willing to throw away my White Mage. Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, yeah, a little dead end down here. Cave of Marsh is all that's left. And we've spent enough time in the Cave of Marsh, so let's friggin' bounce. We do not need any more time in the Cave of Marsh, that is for sure. Yeah, this combo poisons you, so no thanks. No thanks if we can help it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna get back to the boat. We're just gonna have to find some unconventional methods here. Some unconventional methods to our madness. I don't think I've done a thorough exploration of everything that I've been to yet, but I have done quite a bit. Quite a bit. So it's getting to the point where I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? Which in life, I think I've got a pretty good heading. In this game, not so much. Not so much. So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what we can find here today. These streams, we normally go about 2 hours. So we got another 52 minutes at the very least. And my partner's really wanting to spend some time together tonight, so I really am gonna have to hit that 2 hour and cut it. Done. That is my goal tonight, to really be done at 2 hours. Which, I will say, hey, here's the thing. And the subject of one of the videos coming up is, I've already got the title for it. It's going to be called Credit Where Credit Is Due. There's going to be a lot of credit spread around here. And I can definitely not take credit for the fact that we stream now on Subject to Change. That was not my idea. I did not want to do it. There were some very specific reasons why. But we're doing it. We're doing it now. And that is all thanks to Dot Flanagan. She was the one who really pushed that. Really convinced me that it would be helpful for the channel. And then I started doing it, and I've had a lot of fun. STC games, a lot of fun. STC bulletin board, a lot of fun. The only thing that wasn't fun was we were streaming the podcast while we were recording it. That was incredibly stressful. I hated it, and we decided to stop doing it. Which, yes, the new subject to change, or the new episode of Subject to Pod will be out soon, before those 3 videos I talked about. But yeah, the point is I've had a lot of fun doing this. I don't see myself not streaming a little gaming because I love playing video games. I'm not a gamer per se. I don't go crazy and hardcore. I don't try to get every trophy or achievement or whatever. But I enjoy video games. I always have. I mean, you know, my generation came up on video games. I just got busy, and it seemed. Now, before I say this, I have started to take time for myself to occasionally play a little video game here and there, just independently on my own, just play. But it has been really specific reason to play video games. A reason that has a means to the end, even if maybe it has not proven to be as fruitful as I'd hoped streaming would be. But the point is there's a reason, there's precedent, and I get to have fun doing it. It's very nice. Streaming's been quite nice in that regard. These blue ninjas, we mess with these blue ninjas. They drop some gold. You know, a little bit of okay experience, or P, if you will. I like to get that blue ninja P, but pretty good, really good gold from these guys. So that's why we screw around with the blue ninjas, no matter what. I can't wait till this office is a little more set up. May even change the angle of the camera going forward. Because I'm probably gonna set up more in this corner over here. That's kind of like this is the corner in which we film various things, like update videos and whatnot. Not 100% sure, but it'll come together. It's like right now the projects, the stack you see behind me with the green TV over there and stuff, that is my project stack. And that is things that need cleaned up or fixed, or I've got clothing I want to mod out over there. Yeah, that's what that pile is. And then everything you see over here is like merchandise and equipment and stuff. And then we finally, hey, right here, finally have an air conditioner. Just in time for things to be cooling down. It's a little warm in here right now, but like it's not like crazy warm like it's been. It's not killing me like it has. And just, but we finally got the air conditioner in here. Whew! Not necessarily a bad thing. You're gonna be up really early in the morning for the gym. Yeah, so we pretty much got the downstairs on lock. We got a lot of stuff we gotta hang up. Some more decorative ideas we gotta get around to, but nothing that's screaming our names immediately has to be done. So this week I really have time to work on the office, get this place in order, cataloged, things put where they need to be, where I need them to be, and maybe beautify the background just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't even know. You know what? I'm gonna mess with it right now. I'm gonna mess with it right now, live on stream. We're gonna turn this light off. Okay, so turning that light off, don't really hate it. I got another light right here. Okay, this light's not too bad. This light might be better lighting for streaming. What I do want to do is move it back a little bit. Okay, I like that even better. Yeah, okay, alright, so I hadn't really thought about it, but this light is the better light for streaming. Okay. The overhead light, that is better for if I'm trying to organize and put the office together or whatever. Ooh, sorry. But this light is the streaming light, and now I know. Now, I do have a ring light back there. I need to test and see if it works. I kind of got it secondhand. We'll see. And if that's the case, maybe that light will go behind the monitors, and then that will be what we stream with. I don't know yet. This is all evolving. It is all ever evolving at this moment. Do I really have... Yeah, I need to explore this section as well. Because it's kind of a light exploration early on, but not enough to write home about. And again, we weren't taking notes early on, so I don't really remember what all is in this space. I actually remember there being a place that I found and I kind of bailed on because it seemed out of my level, and now it seems a little more doable, so. Okay, that guy is not where... Yeah, we will not be messing with that anymore. That was fruitless. I don't even care about this. Go away. Not worried about you. Not messing with this. No, thank you. You're dismissed. Don't call me. Do you know that reference? Okay, let's keep going this way. Okay, nothing down there. Let's keep going east. Nope. Close call. Alright, we'll keep going east, see what's over here. Oh no, absolutely not. Wolves are bullcrap. Don't need it. Don't need it. Up that way, so let's keep going this way. Ooh, it's ooh, okay. Nothing, of course. Mad ponies. All right, now we're talking a little bit. Now we're talking. It's one little bit of ASMR you're gonna get. I'm not gonna say it's never gonna happen again, but for right now, that's it. Ineffective. Effective. And like, another thing about playing this game, it is really kind of spurred in me wanting to play other Final Fantasy games again. I know everyone loves 7. And I used to be a bit of a contrarian, so, like, I would be like, nah, screw 7, 7 sucks, 7's so lame. 7 was fun. It was. I had a good time playing it. But 7 didn't get me the way that 8 got me. I was an 8 stan. I still am an 8 stan. Even, like, retrospectively removing the contrarianism of my attitude back in the day. I'm still an 8 stan. So I would really love to play 8 again, and I've got a variety of means to do that. Also, Final Fantasy X was so fun. I did beat that one back in the day. And I also beat Final Fantasy X-2. And I have the Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD remake on the PlayStation 4. But I've never popped it in. I would love to replay that. God, that sounds like so much fun. So maybe that's on the agenda. Okay, this is the town I was just at. So I've been over here now. Okay. So clearly finding this town before and it being me kind of remembering it, there's precedent for that. So we'll start heading back and explore the opposite direction, because we've already explored over here. But yeah, no, I mean, I would love to. And my buddy recently, James Odell, the aforementioned Subject to Pod episode 3, he was a guest on. We used to do a podcast on here. He's appeared on a billion episodes of Suds and Buds. He's on almost every episode of Sorta My Podcast. And all that old podcast stuff we used to do back in the day. He also appeared in Sweded Die Hard. He was the Death Goon. He was pretty much every one of Hans's goons that died, he stood in for. So he's been in some stuff. I plan on putting him in stuff. Again, there's a podcast he and I want to do together. A new podcast he and I want to do together. So there's stuff. You'll get to know him. But he was recently playing, like months ago, I mean. But is it Final Fantasy 16? Was that the most recent Final Fantasy that came out? I can't remember. But he was playing that. Looked like a lot of fun. Looked like a good game. He was having a great time. And honestly, I haven't heard him talk about a Final Fantasy game as much as I've heard him talk about this one in recent years. I'm pretty confident he played Final Fantasy 15 and all that. I know, like me, he was very underwhelmed with all the Final Fantasy 13 stuff. There were great characters. That was the thing. There were great characters in Final Fantasy 13, but as a video game, it kind of sucked. And Final Fantasy 13 too, I hated that. I gave up. But like this one, he was really dug into. He was really, and that's an indicator for me. If Odell is really dug into something, it's worth looking at. Dave, what's up, man? Hey, good to see you playing Final Fantasy again. Yeah, I'm kind of committed to it at this moment. I was talking earlier about this this game I've caught wind of, so I might start alternating between a Slavic style home renovation game. You can go back in the video and watch that. Watch me. I did like a watch along with the trailer. But yeah, there's this home renovation game that I'm really interested in, and if given the opportunity, I would probably be doing a lot of other stuff too. But hello, push B, select a magic spell. Yes, sir. And now I'm revisiting this space, because what I'm doing right now is I feel like the herb to wake up the prince is in one of these rooms that is locked by the mystic key, but I have no heading. I have like started, yeah, very Slavjank in a good way. It's so entertaining, man. And even if you don't want to go back in the video and watch me do a watch along with the trailer, I suggest checking it, like going and finding that trailer and checking it out. It's gonna be on Steam soon. I've been flirting with getting Steam specifically for the fact that I'm streaming now. So, I mean, check out that trailer. Either way you want to check out that trailer, but it looks like a lot of fun. I am now keeping notes as I play the game, and that has been really a boon, has helped me out a lot. So now I'm keeping track of where I've been, what I'm doing, and I did remember that I had been here before. Oh, I can cross through the skulls. I didn't know that. I just kind of assumed the skulls are there. That one's empty. Maybe I cleaned these out earlier in the game when I was here. I don't remember, because I wasn't keeping track at that time. I just remember coming here and being kind of intimidated and then not really moving forward with it. But I do believe that the Mystic Key is key to getting the herb to wake up the Elf Prince. Now, I've already saved the princess and defeated Astos, so we're that far. The prince needs herb. I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Okay, hey! Here we are. Okay, time to take a note. As I expanded on my theory, let's see here. Mystic Key opens. Okay. Let's see. I want to get rid of anything that I had stating that I think the... Okay, assume locked door has the herb. Not the case. Herb is in Witch's Cave, north of the main kingdom. Because I don't know what that kingdom's called. Okay. Get crystal for witch in cave to cave north of main kingdom to get herb. Okay, now we know. Now we know this. I never talked to her before. So now we know this. We've got it noted. We're going to go... Actually, I'm going to bring that back up. I'm going to save that. And it's been a minute since we've saved here. So let's go ahead and do that. Save and save as. I always do double duty on that. Just to make sure, just to be safe. And, okay. So now we know we need to get the crystal. Now, where's the crystal? We have no heading on the crystal. So we gotta find that now. We'll continue to explore. And that has been the main thing about today's stream, is we are exploring and trying to find the things that we need to move forward. Right now, all we've gotten to move forward is information. But that is not worthless. We do move forward. Oh. Okay, yeah, we can't cross through here. So, let's go this way. I can't 100% remember. I feel like there's something. I kind of remember there being something. But let's go. Let's see. We're gonna find out. Okay, got a rundown castle here. Okay. I kind of half remember what's going on here, but we'll see. Again, I feel like this is a place I didn't really delve too deep into. I felt a little intimidated by it early on. Keeping a good guide handy for weapons and all that. Alright. A black orb glitters ominously, but nothing happens. Okay, so there's something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the notes I just made to northeast. East and across the bridge, the main kingdom, and we're gonna add that to this. And then we're gonna take another note here. northwest of the main kingdom is a broken castle. Now, was that capitalized when I clicked on that? A black is in that is inside main chamber, but does at the moment. Okay. So no bad. Moving on. Okay. So now we know there's a black. Gotta figure out. Be vigilant for a reason to. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Jesus. You gotta be vigilant about that. Let's see what else is in here. I don't feel like these skeletons are worth spending our time on, so we're just gonna run from them. Let's see what else is inside here and see if there is anything we can get from here if we haven't already looted the place. Okay, yeah, looks like I did. Who is Mitch Pileggi? Can you please... Kind of familiar. I was at Horror Hound last year. The reason we didn't go this year, because we had a lot of fun, is because we took our trip to New York. It was just not financially viable. Our trip to New York. I talked about a lot of it during the early parts of this video, but I also did our last week's the way back, and it was a whole hour long. What am I doing? A whole hour long trip and stuff. So there's a couple different ways you can hear about the trip to New York, which was fantastic and life-changing. But again, listen to it early to hear more about that. But that is why we did not go to Horror Hound this year. Okay. Which last year, the director and one of the stars of Blair Witch Project, Heather, and there's this whole movement where they are trying to get deals from the owners of Blair Witch to actually like give them a fair shake without paying for it and stuff. And I'm a huge Blair Witch fan. Boom, right there. Boom. I got a tattoo. I don't know. Huge Blair Witch fan. Very influential film as far as like being a filmmaker goes. I love that movie. Cool. Skinner from X-Files. Oh. It's off my nerd card here, but I never watched X-Files. And here's what I'll say. I was probably... So I never watched it in the 90s. It was just one of the... Poor kid, you know, we only had so much available to us and everything. So I only got to watch what I got to watch. And X-Files was not one of those things. And then coming up, it just wasn't a huge priority on my list. It was always one of those... I would watch that. And then as I got closer to where I probably would have watched the X-Files, a significant ex started watching it and became very obsessed with it. And just this contrarian thing in my brain made me go like, well, if she really likes... No. Very stupid and very emotionally charged reaction to the show. Oh, let's get that mouse out of there. So, not a good excuse, but it did put me behind for a while. And now it's back to one of those things where I'm like, ah, man, I really should watch that. I just haven't yet. So, yes, I'm not overly X-Files references. And as a nerd, I have, like, flown in the circles of people who do love the X-Files, and I picked up on things, so here and there. Now that I could, like, I go like, oh yeah, that's X-Files. But yes, that is the reason I did not get that reference. Valid and legit reason to avoid a thing. It is and it isn't. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm judging the quality of the show based on this person I don't like, and that's not a good indictment of a show. But it is a good reason to post that time. Those feelings have come and gone, and it is back on the list of things I want to watch. I just have not yet. And in this world of infinite, will I ever get to it? Hard to say. Right now, I'm in the middle of rewatching and watching for the first time through series based on podcasts that are happening. So I am right now rewatching Smallville. It'll probably be the third time I've seen it all the way through because of Talkville with Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling, and I'm having a great time with that. And then Fake Doctors, Real Friends got me watching Scrubs again. I'm watching Office because of Office Ladies, and I feel like there's a fourth one. What's the other one? Those are the main ones right now. And then I know How Rude Tannerino's. I've never watched Full House all the way through. I've seen a ton of extended episodes, ton of reruns as a kid and everything. So I've seen a ton of episodes, but never like sequentially watched the series through. And now there is a podcast with the actress who played it's got two of the actresses from the show. So that is next on my like podcast rewatch list once I finish up with these guys. But also once I finish up with these guys, I will have more space. And there's so much wrestling to watch. I'm a huge wrestling fan, so I'm watching more wrestling than is probably acceptable by most people's standards. But and probably less wrestling than is acceptable by hardcore wrestling fan standards. So when and if I ever get to X-Files is up in the air, but it is on the list. It is something I have an inclination to watch. I still have to finish Buffy. I never finished Buffy or Angel, and that doesn't sit well with me. So I have to finish those before I start X-Files for sure. X-antipathy syndrome. Yes. EAS is a great term for that. I love that. We will definitely have to use that moving forward. X-antipathy syndrome. Fantastic. Quality word, Dave. Quality phrase or classification. Let's get through these guys. Now, the area I'm in right now, I think, is the first time I've been in this area. So this may just move us forward a little bit as we're here in the home stretch of today's stream. I do want to say, while I have active viewers right here, if you're fans of Subject Change Entertainment, we do have stuff moving forward. But one of the things I am insistent on moving forward is if we're going to film more sketches, short films, or feature-length films, which we have two 3 actually in active production. We will be doing it with a boom mic and all the stuff. Now, I've done some research, and to get some equipment that is worthwhile, but not breaking the bank, but also not bottom of the barrel, we need $100 to do so. We've got a little bit of money built up, and I'm definitely gonna end up kicking in personally from my own personal funds towards this goal. But if you want to support Subject Change Entertainment, we got a Patreon. A lot of cool extra stuff up there, and moving forward, there will be more extra stuff. So that is a great way to support us. We also have a Cash App, Subject to Change ENT on Cash App. If you want to help us reach that goal of getting a boom mic and really bringing up the audio quality of our content moving forward. But that is the sales pitch there, and I will leave that at that. And moving forward, we're going to continue exploring. We are trying now to find the crystal, because now we know where the herb is. We just need the crystal, but where that is, I don't know. So we are exploring to try and discover where the crystal is. There were also a great number of rooms that are locked by a mystic key. Now, the crystal could be in one of those rooms. And until we find the mystic key and or keys, because I'm not sure if it's a cumulative item or a key item that kind of just blanket unlocks these rooms, I don't know. And I don't know where to find that. So, we are exploring to try and better locate, to locate these items to move forward. Because I've never beaten this game before. I played it a lot, just casually back in the day, never actually beat it. And so I'm pretty motivated to continue this game to beat it. Now, that doesn't mean I won't be playing other games in between. Ooh, new cave. Okay, new cave. Okay, new cave. We're gonna go and check this place out. But yeah, all of that remains to be seen, and probably will happen, because as much as I'm enjoying playing Final Fantasy, I would like to break it up a little bit. I also have a ton of Pokemon ROM hacks that I would love to break into. Ooh, that was a pretty hard hit right there. So yeah, so there's going to be more options moving forward. Right now we're in part 9 of playing Final Fantasy. And honestly, the reason we're not further in playing Final Fantasy is because I was such a novice at streaming early into this. I'm still a novice, but I just didn't know the tips and tricks and stuff. And now I got a little better idea of what to do going forward, and we're keeping notes. And real quick, since I made mention of the notes, if you're just joining us, there are the notes I've been keeping on screen, so you can see what I'm trying to keep track of, where we've been, what we're trying to find, and yeah, so that's been really helpful. And now we just stumbled upon this cave. My people. Oh my god, I've been typing in the document again. Oops. My people, I don't know if they are healed appropriately for this, but we're gonna go ahead and wing it. Let's see. Okay, so it does go down further, so we do know that. Ooh, okay. Let's see what we got here. 575 in gold. That ain't bad. With the crystal, even the blind can see. Astos stole it from Toya. Well, I already beat Astos. Wait a minute. Wait, do I already have the crystal? No, I do not. So does Astos move around? Another 400. So, all right, real quick, I'm gonna make a note on that. Maybe I need to double back to where Astos was. Huh. Well, that's dumb. That's so weird. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Hooray! Okay. At least he's excited. You know, he's got a good attitude. Dwarves can see in the dark. Okay. Don't know why I chose that voice for that guy, but that's his voice. Hooray! Okay. A lot of excitement. Hey, the dwarves are happy. I'm looking for the floater. I'll bet with it I could float anything. Floater, okay. Dwarf. Is there an E in dwarf? NPC in Dwarf Cave is looking for loader. Alright, these are starting to stack up. I'm hoping I get to delete some here soon. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Okay, there's a lot of dwarves in here. Bracelet can protect you like armor. Yes, I know that. We actually have one equipped. That sound. Nerrick is digging a canal. Who's Nerrick? Ooh, we got a name here. Did you meet Smith? Oh, blacksmith? I like what you did there. I like what you did there. That sound. Nerrick is digging a canal. Okay, cool, Nerrick, cool. With the crisp. Alright, okay, yeah. Whoa! No, that is just an unusable sample. Nothing here. Okay, here's our blacksmith. For the light warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. Nobody can ever just give you anything in this game. Okay, let's make another note. Smith, dwarf, blacksmith, needs adamant to make a sword for us. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I should be full capitalizing the names of oil. Astos. Smith. Alright. Save that bad boy. Moving on. Okay, so I guess we gotta find adamant as well. There are about 6 things we're looking for now. Cool. At least we're keeping notes. Six things we're looking for, no heading on where to find them. Okay, what's up? Alright. This is how we get over here. So we're exploring the dwarf cave right now. Yeah, mystic key. Okay, called that one. One of the things we're looking for. A rock blocks construction of my canal. If only I had TNT. Let's add it to the list. Oh my god. We picked up 3 more, things that we're looking for. Just right here in the dwarf cave. Dwarf NPC is looking for TNT to unblock construction south in the dwarf cave. Okay. Alright. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the construction needed to unblock is south, but okay. That's what we're looking for so much stuff. I had no idea where to find any of it. But we're exploring. We're making progress. Okay. We're making progress. We found some gold in here. That was cool. So it wasn't fruitless. We got some more headings. Let's go south. We're going south. No, we will not fight these snakes. That's taxed. Okay, we are not fighting these snakes. We do not need poisoned right now. That does not sound fun. Okay, nothing that's... But that does tell me, because I did travel to the other side of those. And so now that does inform what is there. What was on the other side of that, because it did look like it went further. So now we know. Give them hell, boys. Give them hell. Oh, I got a new tattoo while I was in New York, too. You can't see it, though, because it's washed out. Wait. Ugh. There it is. Shit. Alright, whatever. Check out my Instagram. I'll post it on there. It's a file not found symbol, and it says tattoo.jpg. It's good by me. I enjoy it. I think it's funny. More tattoos yet to come. I gotta pay Travis to do one for me. So originally I'd come up with a concept of one. I was gonna have him do that. Now, because I want a Superman symbol on this shoulder, and I want him to design it. I want to give him the prompt of punk rock Superman symbol, and then let him run wild with that. And I also want him to come up with an original concept to get tattooed on me, because I want my brother's artwork on my body until I die. So we need to do that. I haven't reached out to him about it yet, because I'm waiting to rebuild funds towards something like that, but that is on the agenda tattoo-wise as well. I need to count my tattoos, too. I don't remember how many I have at this juncture. I've gotten quite a bit over the last couple years. So, what my plan is, I'm doing random tattoos, and I'm going to go all the way down this side, and I'm going up this side, and then once they're full of random tattoos, I'm going to get an artist to do the in-betweens and kind of fill in any of the blank space. And that is the plan there. For my legs, I don't know. I know, and I've tried so many times. Artists just do... First of all, artists seem really unexcited to do this tattoo. So I haven't found the artist yet. Because if an artist is immediately like, with a tattoo, I don't want them to do it. I mean, not that they won't do a good job, but you're not excited about it, whatever. I mean, I don't even need them to be excited, just neutral, not visually bummed at the idea of doing it. But I want to get the Comics Code Authority stamp, but it says unapproved by the Comics Code Authority instead of approved. And I've really wanted to get that here, but also across the board, most artists have told me it doesn't work there. There's not enough space because lettering. All right. So at this juncture, I'm thinking I need to do it on this calf. I already have something on this calf. And an idea for this section of my leg anyways. So yeah, that's probably what's going to have to happen, because other than like my chest or stomach or my back, and I don't really like the idea of getting tattoos on my back because I can't see them. And that's part of it. I want to be able to see it. I have not come up with a good enough spot, except for my calf, to get that tattoo. So that's one I'm chasing down as well. Alright, I am going to heal my guys, save the game, and then I think it is time to call this stream. My partner really wants to spend some time together tonight. We also need to come up with some household basic stuff we need to do moving forward, routine-wise. And also, this is our last night to kind of pig out before we start on our meal prep plan. I'm getting back to the gym. She's getting back to the gym, but she's been out longer than I have. And so we're starting something tomorrow morning. That is very good for us. Especially my mental health, because it has bothered me being out of the gym for pretty much a month and a half now. Alright, so we are going to call this here, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this episode of STC Games, Part 9 of the Final Fantasy series. My name is Vincent Herman. If you want to support us, again, Patreon is the best way. We also have a website, subjecttochangeent.com, and that'll take you to our Patreon and all of our social medias, where it would be really awesome if you liked. And it'd be really awesome if you liked this video, subscribe to this channel. We stream every Sunday, roughly 6:30 to 7 o'clock. And we also do sketch comedy, ton of that stuff down below. Or ton of that stuff on the channel. We also do short films. We also do feature-length films. You can see all the trailers for which, and all of which are available on our Patreon. It's like our own little streaming service. We also have merch, all the things. Find what you can to support us, because we're small, and we're trying to get a boom mic to better produce our stuff moving forward. So, thank you very much for watching. Oh, my son is in the chat. Oh! My son's in the chat. Benny, thank you very much for joining. That's great. I'm really happy to see that. I love you, buddy. And thank you, David, for commenting along. Yeah, again, check out all our stuff. Support us however you can. My name is Vincent Herman, Vin the Human. And we'll see you on the next one. We will, at the very least, see you next Sunday. So, goodbye. Goodbye.